Welcome back for some more amazing reactions to viral TikTok videos around skincare, cyst popping, and pimple popping. We are coming right out of the gate here with one of the most satisfying nose strips that I have ever seen. Let's dive into it. All right, so we've got like a pore strip on the nose. This one looks like it was poured on there and then hardened, and it's grabbing all of those sebaceous filaments and pulling them out. This looks like a scene out of like the Dune movie or something. Look at those things poking out of there. Gnarly. Sebaceous filaments are totally normal, everybody has them, and if you remove them with a pore strip, they are going to come back. If you want to try to minimize the appearance of your pores, using salicylic acid like a cleanser or a leave-on product or retinol are going to be the most reliable ways to help keep the gunk from filling up too much. But again, your oil glands are supposed to produce oil, so you're going to get material in those pores. But these are okay to do once in a while, not a routine thing, but it's so satisfying when we see it. So much stuff coming out of there. It can be a little tender to pull that off, but man, whatever this pore strip is, it's a good one. Some of them are breaking off, getting about halfway out. So good. Great big abscess right on the danger zone of the face. Do not pop pimples here, go see a doctor. But look how much stuff came in there, just drips on her nose. Ooh, don't do that. Super painful, these comedones on the lip line. It looks like they got gloves. They're using tissue here, just mashing on them. Super tender area. Just one after the other. So on a patient like this, I might offer laser resurfacing to help tighten the pores there. Just get it off the lip. All right, I'm sorry about this one. We've got a cyst that formed inside the lip, and he's mashing on it from outside the lip, pushing it in, and it's just all over the beard. Gross. Look how much stuff. This is like silly string coming out all over the beard. It's gonna smell so bad. On the lips, in the facial hair. Oh, all right, we are starting with a giant dilated pore. They've got gloves. They're using a blade to expand the opening. This is gonna help them get that material out of there so much better. This is a much better technique than just mashing on it and hoping everything comes out that little hole on top. I don't know what part of the body this is on. It is a mystery to me. I'm not sure I want to know. And then they just start playing with it. Like, don't play with your food. Don't play with your cysts. I would just put that in a bottle and send it off to the pathologist. Bonus content, big cyst in front of the ear. We got gloves. It looks like they've numbed the area because they marked it out. So they're coming in with a punch tool. This is a great way to open up. It's probably a 3mm punch. They're gonna give you a good hole to get all of that material out. And let's watch it erupt. Amazing. You could cut this whole thing out, make sure you get the sac, because it could fill back up. Now we're back here, popping out comedones, blackheads, whiteheads. This is good technique. They're just opening them up a little bit and then applying pressure underneath so everything comes out the top. I really like this approach. It's about as gentle as you can be when you're doing multiple comedone extractions. But they squeeze and you get like 3 or 4 of them that pop at once. These are always so satisfying to watch. Just going to town. I don't know where this is taking place at. I think with the sac depth spot might be Vietnam, is what I've heard from others. I don't know why there's so many skin issues there. Again, retinol is going to be great for this type of skin. Salicylic acid could be helpful, but retinol is going to do a much better job overall. Kind of an inflamed one there in the background. I wonder if they're going to go after that one. Let's see. Now they're bleeding a little bit. And just keep going. These are coming out nicely. They're not having to mash too hard. I can appreciate that. I don't do a lot of these personally in the clinic just for the time-consuming nature, but all right, we got some here. I'm not sure if this is around an ear. It looks like it could be around an ear. Loosening them up, pulling them out. Really, really well done. front or the back of an ear. Oh, that's a big one actually. There's a lot under there. They're gonna have to come at this from a couple different angles. And now they're adjusting. Boom, let's get it out. Ah, they couldn't get the whole thing. They're gonna have to keep working on it. There we go. Now it's starting to come. Yeah, it looks back of an ear almost. All right, are we gonna get the whole thing? Let's see. Getting closer. There's still stuff in there though. Come on. Almost there. So there's like tunnels underneath because this one has multiple openings to the skin. But they're fishing it out of there. They're doing a pretty good job with the tool there. Hopefully the patient's comfortable, because all that mashing is gonna hurt here after a while. We are almost there. Got most of it. Okay, now we're coming in with the forceps. Can we get it? Got the little teeth on there. Slightly more effective, but still struggling. Clean it off, come back. And now it's coming. There we go. Does that just give you relief? I just feel relieved when they get that last bit out of there. Okay, we've got a pimple near the lip line. We are going hands-free. That takes some talent. Hands-free until it bursts. These are fun. This is a digital mucus cyst, so it doesn't have a true lining like a cyst. This is joint fluid, so they've poked it, and as you squeeze it, it looks like just clear jelly coming out that comes from the joint. These have a high likelihood to recur, but if that's rubbing on the inside of the shoe, it's gonna feel a lot better now that it's been deflated. Put a pressure bandage on there and hopefully it won't come back. Hopefully it'll kind of scar down, but ultimately these might need surgical intervention in the joint with like a foot surgeon or a hand surgeon if they occur on the hands. I see a lot more on the hands. Guys, if you enjoyed this, I've got tons more reactions on the channel. Videos popping up right here. Check them out, find one, spend a little more time watching and enjoying and hopefully learning a little bit. I'll see you guys back on the next video.